And then here we celebrate them today and their longevity.
Yay!
I mean, look at that. How many bands, boys? How many bands? Good to see all of you.
Hello,
How many bands have this kind of longevity? Very few. You guys have done it. You beat the odds. You write great albums, great songs. I was watching Flea. I was watching you, the tape of you playing the Star Spangled Banner on your bass at the basketball game the other night. My God, I didn't know you could turn a bass into something that sounded like a lead guitar. You know what I mean? It was very, very awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, I woke up in the morning yesterday morning or the other morning before I did the anthem, and my two favorite anthems that I know of all time are Marvin Gaye's one at the All-Star game that he did in 1983, and Jimi Hendrix's one at Woodstock, which was kind of, a comment on the Vietnam War and stuff.
Right.
And watch those ones, and they're both just so beautiful that I tried to internalize them, and I hope that I might get lucky and get a little bit of that emotion in there. And I was excited because Anthony and Chad were there watching, so I didn't want to besmirch the band name and do a shitty one.
No, it was quite impressive. In fact, I was impressed because to me it would be intimidating to do the Star Spangled Banner on guitar in light of Jimi Hendrix, because he made it so iconic. But you were able to do it and make it your own, and it was just amazing. I loved it.
Thank you.
The other thing I read was that when Billy Corgan was touring with you guys, he said he saw you play the bass so hard with your fingers that after a Chili Peppers concert, there would be a hole in your thumb, that you would rip a hole into your thumb. That's how hard you go at it. And I thought, my God.
That used to be a regular occurrence. The nature of our music changed over the years where every song wasn't always so hard. But I used to rip my thumb open and I figured out the best way to fix it was to put super glue in the hole and just patch it up and turn it into this glue thumb, robo thumb. And that's what I did for years and years and years until...
I hear stuff like that. That's called living on the edge, because I'm such a pussy that if I ripped a hole in my thumb, I'd say, that's it. I'm not playing the guitar anymore. It's over. I hurt myself. I gotta pick up a new instrument. But you just stick some crazy glue in there and you keep going. It's amazing.
We come from the school. There's this great photograph of Pete Townsend, like holding up his hand with blood dripping all over his hand, and I always see that as like this pinnacle of art and action coming together, like Yukio Mishima said, and I love that. I love that idea, and that's kind of like the punk rock scene that we came up in together was very much like that. It was like this physical thing and the cerebral and the spiritual all coming together in this real wild mix.
Yeah, boys, it's good to see you all together. I mean, this is really something to get you up early in the morning doing this. Did you guys go to bed super early, or have you been up all night? What was the approach to this appearance?
Chad Smith got a hotel room in Hollywood, as he lives at the beach, and he slept at the old Sunset Marquee.
I did.
Room 409, is it? Is that what
yeah, 409, ladies.
If anybody wants to visit, you got a little
rest.
But I had the weirdest dreams. I had just the craziest dreams. So I don't know.
You know what Larry David says.
What did you say?
No one cares.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Chad, what was your dream? What was?
No.
No,
no one cares.
Someone cares.
I don't remember.
Is it a thing with drummers that do you think you got close to him because you guys can sit there and talk drums specifically? Like he's another guy. He's in your, he's a guy who came up with you. He toured with you and all of that. Is that the close bond? Would you guys sit and talk about drumming?
It's part of it. We really, on other levels, personal levels, but certainly musically, yeah. I mean, we would often talk to each other and say, we're both drummers that have been in rock bands that are for a long time, still going, still relevant and playing stadiums. How lucky are we? But we also had, we're both married and have 3 small children, relatively the same age. And so we could often, talk about just our lives like that, and sort of it was was, we crazy wives, crazy lives kind of thing, So
When
it was fun.
yeah, go ahead. Yeah, yeah.
No,
a
because
lot
we could really relate on that level on top of, just our friendship.
I don't know why we get into this on this show, but many times I asked Lars from Metallica this question: who is the greatest drummer of all time? Was it John Bonham?
Yes.
Neil? It was John Bonham, right? It was not Neil Peart. Yeah, it was John Bonham, right?
Well,
why is that's what I said. Yes.
Okay, you're a smart, handsome, powerful man.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for saying
You're
that.
welcome.
I like to be right once in a while because he hit, what is it? He hit the drums so hard.
No, and often people think that because of his sound in Led Zeppelin, he did play with the ferocious energy, but he had the finesse as well. Wasn't just a pounder.